Hey, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. We are doing a weekly plan with me. So we're just going to jump right into it. I am planning for the week of July 15th through the 21st. And I feel like there's some things I need to update on my monthly. A couple of meetings that I didn't write in on my monthly for this week, but that I know are happening. Actually, let me just do that now because it's going to bug me. And I did want to plan a spa day of sorts on Wednesday the 17th, and I'm thinking we're gonna do something similar. By we I mean me. Something similar to a spa day on that day. Why do I have, oh, I remember. So I didn't confirm this thing. I'm gonna move it to the next week just in case. But I do know that that day is available. I have relationship meetings sticky here because we do need to have a relationship meeting. However, I put it there because it's actually date night. I thought I had a date night little sticker, but I can't find it. So I feel like I have way too many. Like as the year goes on, I start amassing 1,000,001 of these little stickers, but I'm still gonna make a new one. So I just have this piece of clear acetate. I feel like it came out of packaging of some sort. I don't really know where I got this from, but I cut it down, I think so that it could fit. It wasn't in this pocket. I think it was for a different planner. Anyway, I took the liberty of using this as like a sticky note dashboard, and I have some of my most used sticky notes here and a few of those page flags that I use. So I've just been keeping this in the back pocket of my planner. And I'm noticed actually, since I've been in this one, I haven't used the big back pocket. I believe I mentioned this before. I'm not a huge fan of the big back pocket. The only reason why I would get it or had gotten it is to cover up the holes for the strings. You can't even really see them because they're all black, but otherwise the holes will be here. That kind of bugs me a little bit. Kind of. I just got sidetracked. So I'm gonna make a new little sticker for this. I actually think we could do like relationship meeting the night before. Nope, actually I'm gonna put that on Thursday night, and then plan a date night for here. We do not have a family dinner planned for there, but I do think I want to schedule a family breakfast for there. All right, I think that looks pretty good. So now I'm ready to kind of get into that weekly and start setting it up. So the first thing I would do is to plug in any of those appointments that I have. So I got Tombow 228, and I'm going to mark down all of those appointments. So what did I say? I said 12:30 on Tuesday. I believe I want to put a video up on Wednesday. And then I do have a video that goes up on Sunday and also church. I do, like I said, want to put relationship meeting down here on Thursday. I feel like that was it at the moment. So I will go ahead and write down those things. I don't usually write down times, but I am going to in this instance because I feel like I would just kind of forget. So like for that lunch, I wrote down a time. So for this Thursday, I'm gonna write down relationship meeting. And then video and church. Okay, so those are the appointments that I have for this week. Another step, which I didn't show in my last plan with me video, I think I mentioned it, but another step is actually looking at my Google Calendar to see what I have scheduled. So if you have seen my time blocking video, or if you haven't, I'll let you know. I usually will go through and put in different blocks. I'm going to put the screen recording of my calendar in here, but as you can see, I do have these work blocks planned out, and these are the ones that I have week over week, just kind of pasted in here. This week I did put that business meeting that I mentioned in there. I also did put in game night, and I feel like I moved some other things around. But anyway, so this is my basic framework for the week. And I know that because the past few weeks have been pretty busy, and also weeks where I needed like days off. So I was kind of fitting 5 days of work into 3. I am tired. So I know that I'm going to need a down day this week. It's usually Wednesday or Thursday. This week I'm going to leave it as a Wednesday. So I have this little page flag in my planner that says rest day because I thought future Kim would really appreciate that on this Wednesday. So I'm going to leave that there. I think my work blocks as they are right now look just fine. I do need to put in here that relationship meeting. So plug that in there for Thursday evening. Also, date night is already in here. This is something that I have on my calendar every 2 weeks. And that's like an out of the house date night. I don't put my videos that I'm scheduling or anything in here. I don't really do a lot of timed things. But what I will do for stuff like this meeting, I need to set reminders for myself because a lot of the time I just need to that. So I will set like timed things for it to, send a reminder to my phone or whatever. But for all of these other like work blocks and everything, I don't do reminders. I do know on Thursday I'm not cooking. I'm going to delete that. And now the next thing I'm going to do is go in and write down any of the day specific items that I have. Like what day I want to do laundry. I know that on Friday I'm going to budget. And I will put meeting prep on here. We are knee deep in our like summer chore schedule. So I do need to put those day specific things on this calendar to remind myself of those things so that I can remind myself to remind my kids to do their chores. Yes, I have to do that. I know that I will likely have a book club meeting this week. I may or may not attend. I don't know. I think that is it for my day specific items. And anything else I need to put in the middle. Oh, I did put this. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Duh. These page flags are reminding me of what I'm missing. So this one says tennis. And even though it's my rest day, I'm going to be resting from like working out. What I consider a rest day. So it's not like no work happens. It's just like minimal work happens. Nothing that requires like a deadline. Nothing that I feel like I have to be at a certain spot at a certain time. That type of thing. So that's what I consider like a rest day. So I'm going to move this to next week. I'm going to need one next week. But I know that we're going to go out to play some tennis. So the courts near us are under construction. So that requires a full outing. So I'm going to do that. And I also like to group that with errands, but at the moment can't think of anything I have right now. So tennis, I know I needed to put on there, and then I'll just move this one to next week because we'll probably do the same next week on whatever day is appropriate for next week. But this week I also know that I wanted to add in some walks. So I usually, and we can sort of get into that, I usually do sort of plan out what my workouts are going to be for the week ahead of time in my brain, but also in my health and fitness planner, which is currently out of reach. So I do know kind of sort of what workouts I want to do, and those things are going to go up in this section here. But aside from that, I really want to take some time to, like, let's say in the afternoon, go out for a walk to kind of get my body moving. It's usually dependent on like which days I'm not running. So I know that next week likely I'm not running on Monday or Thursday. No, I am running on. No, I'm not running on Monday or Thursday. So I want to go for a walk on Thursday. And I'm going to put it in here like it's an event. Because I feel like if I don't, I won't do it. So let's see. Let's see if that works. So that's just one time. I mean, I'll shoot for other times. Oh wait, can I do a walk on this Monday? I think I can, and I think I will. So I'm gonna move this little sticky note to the next week, and I will plan to walk on Monday, and that's gonna be a little later in the afternoon, I know, because the way that I operate, I like to do all of my intense or deep work first thing in the morning on Mondays to kind of get the week off on a good foot. All right, so that is the workouts. I do know for dinners, I will move this sticker. I already kind of put this together because I knew that this is likely the things that we would have for this week. I've been working on doing a lot of bulk or batch cooking so that we have dinners in the freezer, because I don't like cooking. I don't like cooking. I've been cooking for a long time in my life as a mother, and I don't want to do it. So I have started to kind of cook in bulk, which I've done before. I just hadn't recently. I do know I will need to order groceries. Still working on organizing my closet. So I need to set aside some time for that, and I want it on my actual list. And there's nothing that I need to transfer over. Oh, you know what I need to do? My finance dashboard. So I mentioned this in my quarterly planner update that I've been doing finances on my computer a lot lately, and I need to update one of those like dashboards. There's an Amazon return, but I should be able to do that next week. We're going planning our next vacation. All right, so I'm going to leave that there for now, because when the week starts, or as we get a lot closer to the week, I know this list is going to fill in. So I put the things that are the most important for me right now on the list. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to start the week. So the monthly that I do still need to update. I gotta update that week and that week. So the monthly is almost updated, not quite, but updated enough for me to know what I need to do on this week. And then my Google Calendar is also updated with all the things that I need. Usually at this time, I'll go into my Google Calendar and add specific tasks in these blocks. So for instance, like on Thursday, this green block, I know what I'm doing. Like I know exactly what I will be doing in that green block. So I think I'm going to put that here and add those. And that's when I'll just like kind of overlay them on top of the blocks that I've sectioned out. I do know on Tuesday I need to edit. That there. So I do have this business meeting, so clearly I can't do that, but I'm gonna move this here. So for this work block, it's gonna span like from 12 to 3. And I will move this one. Actually, I don't need it to be 3 hours long. Maybe only 1. All right, and I'll kind of wait for Monday to decide which tasks I need to do in these specific blocks. And I've been pretty good at getting my workouts in at 6:30 and then going on with my day, so I will continue that now. One of these days I'm not gonna work out. So, well, I did say on Wednesday is gonna be my off day. So I'm gonna take this workout out. So we're gonna go play tennis, which I will update on here. And I'll consider that my like active rest for the day. And when I say play tennis, like I'm not good. I'm not like really, you know, running all over the court. I'm not all that good, so it's not an intense workout at all. So that day I won't wake up early to do my other workout, and that's another component of making it feel like a rest day for me. I was about to say sleep in. I normally just wake up at like 5 a.m. just because I can't not, but I will just not get out of the bed too early. So that is another component that makes it feel like a rest day for me. And then we're gonna have game night that night. Oh, I didn't put that on here. All right, so let me. Is there anything else I'm missing? I do want to have like a study session on Friday. All right, so now I'm ready for the week. Now I'm ready. Oh wait, maybe I'm not. Because I still didn't put date night in here. Okay. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. The week is ready. Everything is written down, set. It's a go. Now I'm ready to start the week. So that is my all-encompassing plan with me for this, what is this, the third full week of July. There you have it. Thank you so much for following along on today's video. I truly appreciate you watching. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next one.